From today, uh, we will start a new series to learn about how Compose internally works. How in this series we will learn the how the recompositions, how snapshot systems, and the side effects, how these are actually works internally. So before we start the internals, uh, there are some important things that we should know. We call it the essentials. So the Compose UI library is not a single library. It's not a single library. It is a collection of library, and each library has its specific responsibility. And what are those library? Uh, those library are uh, the Compose compiler. Second one is Compose runtime. Third one is uh, call it material. Fourth one is foundation, and fifth one is UI. So look we will look each we will look each library one by one. First we will start with the Compose compiler. Compose compilers, uh, uh, in Android, the uh, Kotlin compiler converts the Kotlin code into the Java bytecode. In case of Compose compiler, there is an additional compiler plugin for Compose. Additional Compose compiler plugin, and its main task is to convert. It will basically analyze all the composable functions and transform them and transform them into the code so that Compose runtime can understand. So basically, the Compose compiler transform the composable functions into the code that is understandable by the Compose runtime. This is the main task of the Compose compiler plugin. And the second one is the compose runtime. Compose runtime, this is the engine of the compose UI library. Its main responsibility is to run the composable function, recomposition, smart recomposition, and snapshot system. So basically it will run the composables functions. The compose compiler converted transform the composable functions into the code, and it is given to the compose runtime, and it will execute those composable functions. And recomposition, when any states or states update, it will update, or it will re-execute only those composables that are reading those states. Smart recompositions, and it will skip those composables that are not reading that state. And basically it uses the snapshot system. We will look into this, what is snapshot system, later in this course. And the third one is the material. The material is built on top of the foundation, and it provides the ready-made UI, like the bar, bottom navigation, or top app bar, text, theme, and all those things. And the fourth one is the foundation. It consists, or it contains the generic UI elements such as row, column, box, basic text, field. And the last one is the UI. It tells the Android system to draw the text or the UI element. In this phase, it measurement phase, like measurement or drawing. It basically tells the Android systems to draw the UI. In this element, the the layout phase. In this uh, well, in this phase, the layout and measurement take place. It will measure and place all the children, measure and placement of UI element on screen. So these are the 5 Compose UI library